It started with a riot. As the Cato Institute would later record, it was one of the biggest riots in New York City history. As many as 10,000 demonstrators blocked traffic in downtown Manhattan on September 16, 1992. Reporters and innocent bystanders were violently assaulted by the mob as thousands of dollars in private property was destroyed in multiple acts of vandalism. The protesters stormed up the steps of City Hall, occupying the building. They then streamed onto the Brooklyn Bridge, where they blocked traffic in both directions, jumping on the cars of trapped, terrified motorists. Many of the protesters were carrying guns and openly drinking alcohol. Yet the uniformed police present did little to stop them. Why? Because the rioters were nearly all white, off-duty NYPD officers. They were participating in a Patrolmen's Benevolent Association demonstration against Mayor David Dinkins' call for a civilian complaint review board and his creation earlier that year of the Mullen Commission, formed to investigate widespread allegations of misconduct within the NYPD. In the center of the mayhem, standing on top of a car cursing Mayor Dinkins through a bullhorn, was mayoral candidate Rudy Giuliani. Dinkins described the ugly protests the following day during a press conference.
But some of them out there yesterday who were calling out, for instance, why would the people of our communities have confidence that they have the capacity to handle a tense situation in a minority community?
I'm sure that you can guess the ugly racist slur we bleeped out, which was hurled at the sitting mayor of New York. We euphemize it as the N-word. So when that same Rudy Giuliani, whose seemingly singular goal as the next mayor was to undo everything Mayor Dinkins tried to do, particularly when it came to making policing less onerous and less bullying and less deadly for black New Yorkers, when he offers condolences to Mayor Dinkins, who died peacefully at his home last night at age 93, less than 2 months after the death of his beloved wife, Joyce. You should take that with the same seriousness you give Rudy's legal maneuvers. In fact, if anything, Rudy was the original Donald Trump, the un-Dinkins, just as Trump was the un-Obama. Designed as if in a laboratory to put white grievance against an historical black elected leader into human form. Mr. Dinkins, would you please be my mayor? That is a line from my favorite song by my favorite hip-hop group, A Tribe Called Quest, and he was our mayor, the first black mayor of New York City, the barber's son, elected in 1990, a year before I graduated from college. Dinkins sought to bring dignity and decency to a New York whose previous mayors, from Fiorello LaGuardia to Ed Koch, had been known for their harshness, and to a city that was being ripped apart down racial and religious lines, with black, Italian, Jewish, and Korean communities seemingly in a state of constant war. It was the New York City depicted in Spike Lee's Do the Right Thing in 1989, the year the Central Park Five lost their liberty for a crime they did not commit. The New York City where the murders of Michael Griffith in 1986 and Yusuf Hawkins by mobs of young white men in 1989 made Bensonhurst and Howard Beach notorious for young black New Yorkers. We knew not to set foot in those neighborhoods if we valued our lives. Dinkins brought a genuine concern for the poor and the homeless to a city that faced a crisis of both. On the day after famed tennis champion Arthur Ashe announced that he was HIV positive, Dinkins named the city's first coordinator for AIDS policy, Ronald Johnson, who was himself HIV positive. As the virus tore through the gay community nationwide following years of neglect by the Reagan administration. He welcomed a newly freed Nelson Mandela to America in a triumphant visit that drew some 750,000 New Yorkers, including me, as the South African leader's motorcade crossed through Manhattan, Brooklyn, and Queens. In an era when it seemed like the whole world was at war with black America, from the Nixon-plotted, Reagan-boosted war on drugs to the plague of crack cocaine and violence on our streets that led directly to the 1994 crime bill, to the indifference and cruelty of the police, Dinkins dared to try to make a difference. And we all paid for his brief but hopeful tenure with the first Trump, the original Trump, the Trump named Rudy.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.